welcome everyone to this online version of the social emotional learning training. I'm just providing this for those of you who were not able to attend the training but wanted to see what content was covered during our training. And so just to get us started thinking about this topic, I wanted to frame it from the beginning of saying social emotional learning skills are already happening in our programs. And so this training is not meant to give you a task list of more things you need to complete as a leader or a volunteer, but rather helping us develop a perspective or a lens to see what's already happening in our programs, and really just to be more intentional about seeing those aspects grow and develop for our young people. The documents you're going to need, and I'll email these to you, or you can email me at jeremyf@umn.edu to get these resources. But you'll need the mini toolkit, the program map, your action plan, and then there's 2 intro activities, the emoji reflection and the SEL human bingo, that are just going to be referenced, that I think are good resources for you to use in your club. To begin, I want us to think about just developing kind of our own emotional awareness. And for young people, emotional awareness is really the starting point of learning about SEL skills. And so I have 6 emotions here, and think about what do you associate with these emotions? Are there other emotions that you would add? For instance, happy, you might add excited, joyful. For being disgusted, you might add, I'm not actually thinking of one off the top, but think for yourself, how can you broaden your own understandings of emotions? And there's a emotional wheel listed in your toolkit, and you can look at that, and that's a great resource to help youth deepen their own awareness of the emotions they experience. And so this activity, if you put these on paper, all these 6 words, and have youth go around and fill out, maybe make a word chart of other thoughts or ideas that come around these emotions, can help them develop their own emotional awareness. So for yourself, take a minute, pause this video, think about those emotions, and view that handout, and then we'll proceed. We're going to be looking at enhancing social emotional learning skills, and particularly looking at how we can support them growing in our programs and give you specific skills or activities that you can utilize in your programs to develop SEL skills. A Jenga game is a great tool that we've used to introduce the concept of social emotional learning skills to youth. The idea is you build your Jenga tower, put numbers on them, 1 through 30 or however many blocks you have. And then as people play the game and they pull out a block, they have to find the number and associate that number to a question on a list. So if they drew the number 2, they would have to answer, think of a goal that you have for yourself. What skills do you need to reach it? And we know that this is a goal-setting skill, so this question helps them think about goal setting. Or if they answer the question, what is something you did recently that you're proud of? What SEL skill do you think it required? This helps build the self-awareness skills. And it's important to note that a lot of these SEL skills, while they get built in isolation, they more often get built together. And they're kind of layered. And so to build relationship skills, there are probably other SEL skills that youth need to have to really build those effectively. To build conflict resolution skills, youth need to have an awareness of good communication skills. And so the Jenga tower is a great visual representation of how these skills build and support one another. And if you're missing some, and as you pull out those Jenga blocks, it becomes increasingly difficult to hold the whole tower together. So view the Jenga handout that is in your toolkit and just think about how might you use this in your club. You can pause this video and then we'll proceed. So this training, we really want to help you guys think about the role you have working with young people. Every meeting, every interaction model SEL skills, and you're always doing activities that support their skill development. But it doesn't just happen by accident. There are things you can do to increase the chance that SEL skills will be caught and taught in your program. We're going to look at a little short video that helps us seeing kind of the context behind SEL skills and why they might be important for our programs. So pause this video and take a minute to go to this link or search Educate the Heart. Watch the video and think about what stood out to you in relation to the ideas talked about in the video. So you might have thought in that video, it references a lot about the need to have kind of a balanced or holistic education that extends beyond just academics. And we recognize academic skills are important, but it's also very critical that youth learn other things like recognizing and managing their emotions, demonstrating caring and concern, establishing positive relationships, making responsible decisions, setting goals, and overcoming challenges. In other words, young people need to develop skills beyond what is covered in the formal education classroom. In fact, many of these other skills provide better predictors of college and career success than achievement test scores. Here are some other words that you may be familiar with, and these are related to SEL skills. 21st century skills, such as maybe communication, connection, choice, character skills like respect, caring, responsibility. Soft skills might be the work ethic and the time management, or emotional intelligence, which often involves emotional awareness, empathy, and getting along with others. These are all important life skills, but we really want to think about SEL skills and how they, in a broad view, encompass kind of all of those things together.